Okay, friends, we're back. This is Mountaineer. We're in Long Dark, currently hanging out at, let's see, what do we got here? We're currently hanging out in the gold mine, trying to decide what our best bet is here. There's stuff that's curing. We don't have bedrolls, we don't have beds. We don't even have enough cloth to make anything. If we had coffee, we would power through. I don't know. I don't know about this. This is pretty risky. We're already half a day in here. Maybe we'll rest another day. Okay, let's make some more water. But yeah, a little worried. Ash Canyon start. Not good if you don't have a.
Okay, that didn't work.
Not good if you don't have a bedroll access. Okay, let's use some coal here. How are we doing for torches? We got plenty of torches. Too many torches. Yep. Okay, what else we got?
I think I can use this.
Ooh, another piece of cloth. I mean, honestly, we could live here for a little while. There's some bunnies we could kill. We'll live like this for a little bit. Maybe. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll try to get some stuff cured up while we're here.
I'll die if I don't get some food soon.
Okay, so let's drop what we can. I think we're going to hunt some rabbits. And we'll make use of this for a little bit longer. May not be the most obvious way to spend my time here, but I think this makes sense. For at least another 24 hours. Try to get some more recovery in. Okay. No, just realized this is showing us the wrong time. Should be day 02. Why are we so unstable? Is this average stream too high? Connection is too fast. That's an interesting problem. Okay, let's do a closer look here, see what else we can find. There's this little thing here. Nothing. Worth a shot, right? Ooh, we got ptarmigans too. Really nice to have a tool of some sort.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Make it so.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay. Well, we'll use coal and more sticks. Over here. See where my reticle is. Move around too much. Oh, there's one. The nice thing about this place is that we don't have any predators, so... And these guys are just trapped here. Where'd they go? Yep. Disappeared on us. Let's go grab some stuff off this corpse, hopefully. Got them. Maybe there's cattail somewhere? Hey Roller, good to see you. I was debating what I should do, and then it occurred to me that this is a great place to just kick back and hunt for a little bit. Wait for a few things to cure, since we don't have to deal with any predators here. Let's see. Thanks for the hydrate. Cheers. Well, you can't stay for long, but at least give us a chance to pluck some feathers and build up a stash of, yeah, get some down going. Unfortunately, we managed to chase off the other ones. We got one. The others are coming back. Minutes. We'll do that when we're inside. Okay, let's see if we can find more birds. Where'd they go? So we put the rope down in case we ever want to go back up to the top, but we don't have any coffee, so that's kind of a hard sell. Hmm. got nothing. Hey, Aaron. Not much. I don't know if you caught last stream when we accidentally ruined our great run and then had to start over. Because we forgot that we were not supposed to sleep in the dam, and I went and slept for an hour in the dam, woke up, and then realized, oh crap, this is Cave Dweller, I can't do that. So, there went that run. So, we're on like day 2 or 3 of this new run that started in Ash Canyon, and has been okay match-wise. Even have a Mackinac, but it's Ash Canyon. It's going to be hard for us to find a bedroll anywhere. Well, basically, we won't find a bedroll anywhere. That's the sad truth. We just won't. And then it's a long ways to anywhere that might have a bedroll. Like, Pleasant Valley's probably our best bet. Hey, no worries. Yeah, so it was, we were like 20 days in, and 36 arrows, and we were like all set, and then I went and slept in the dam, so it was like, crap. Epic fail. Yeah, damn. That's what got us. We were seduced by sleeping on the floor in the dam. Okay. How are we doing? Almost nighttime. Let's see if they'll let us harvest some feathers. I think we can even do this in the dark, right? But at least match-wise, we're doing well. We got 39 matches right now. And yeah, well, we even have a book we can use to burn. So we got another book to burn, so. Oh, I guess I should have made more water. Oh, I have more water. I put it down there, so we're good. We're not very full. Eat all these candy bars. Granola bars. Yeah, we don't really have long. We can't really stay here for long, so. We're not even that tired. Okay, so we have one piece of cloth, we have some feathers. Hmm. Six. Yeah, the real question is, do we make a run for it to Timberwolf Mountain? It's a long way to go to get to the summit, but it could pay off. There's just no place to sleep along the way, right? I don't think there's any caves. There are caves, we just don't have bedrolls, and there's no beds. So I think that's a long, painful route, especially since we will not have, if we can't sleep, we won't have, and we don't have coffee, we can't climb. So I think the answer is we can't go to the summit. So down, that means we're just headed down. So we want to go Ash Canyon and out. So we're going to reverse our way out to Timberwolf and then to Pleasant Valley. That's theoretically a little bit easier. Does mean we have to dodge a few wolves. But, I mean, that's nothing new. Yep. Thank goodness for all those retired smokers. I don't like that. It sounds windy again. Yeah, even if we get down, I think this run may be doomed because the plan would have to take us, the closest bedroll that I can think of would be in the Hunter's Blind near the exit from Timberwolf Mountain into PV. If we can get into PV and get to the Hunter's Blind, there may be a bedroll there. Short of that, I don't see a bedroll in our near future. And so, like I said, no way to get to the summit, so that's out of luck. And the way down means we are going to be a long, long, steady run to get there. Which means we need to have a day in which we are start early and run all day to get there. Unless we just travel exhausted and we make it. Yeah, I don't know. It's not over until Astrid is in the red completely. Okay. I don't hear wind. This may be a bad idea, but we will go because, well, not much else we can do. Hey, we're no longer encumbered. That's good news. Okay, that's more cloth. How much cloth would that be? That would be one piece of cloth. Then we'd have 2 pieces of cloth. We're 3 pieces of cloth away from a snow shelter. When we get a snow shelter, we're in business. I wonder if we should have broken down the snow shelter we passed. I wonder if that's... Ooh, that's true. But that's still close to here. It's not really a good... Yeah, in the picnic area cave, I've once found a bedroll there, so... But both of those require getting all the way into PV. Yeah, good to see you, Kane. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a hacksaw. Hacksaw would be great. The good news is we don't need to worry about dropping anything since we're so light, even with all the coal we're carrying. What do we got over here? Backpack? Always feels scary when I do that. Got a nothing. And nothing. And this is really not fun. Okay, so remind me, I have no place to sleep until I find a snow shelter or a bedroll. Because there's just not enough caves with beds in them here, so. Do we need more? Is there anything useful here? Nope. Oh, this is not looking good. No sleep till bedroll, exactly. This is going to turn into a blizzard. Then we'll be in trouble, because we won't have any place to sleep. At least there's no moosey moose. I think we should at least grab the birch bark. Or maybe not. Maybe we don't get to do that. Blizzard time. Wow, we could be out of luck in no time at all. And there goes our torch.
I can't feel my feet.
All we want is some extra birch bark for healing and maintenance, right? Then we'll circle back. Maybe that won't work. That's not going to work. By the time we get to all the birch bark, it's just going to be
freezing.
Cold. Cold, cold, cold. Is the right way? Yeah, it's the right way. Right? Oh no, am I going to get completely lost? I feel like we missed our turn already. Yeah, we did a big circle. Where's our turn? I don't know, this could be bad. Now I really don't know where I am. Great. Well, I think we're on the right path, but I don't really have a plan. I guess we warm up. That's about the best we can do. We make it to the angler's den. So we can at least wait out the storm here, but we're not going to be able to rest. And just warm up teas. I guess that's what we could do. We could do it that way. We could warm up teas, and then with a pocket full of hot teas, we could just run to the exit in the blizzard and avoid all the wolves. And then what? Then make it to Mountaineers?
Perfect.
And still not be able to sleep. Okay, let's see what we can do to get rid of stuff here. I think we can afford to just drop these. And what do we got here? Water-wise. We're okay water-wise. But we can decide to break down this guy. Yep. You never know until we try. Okay. Okay. More bad ideas. We're going the right direction?
My fingers feel numb.
Not quite certain. Yeah, we're doing okay. Buy ourselves a little bit more time. Oh, wait a sec. Did we go the wrong way? Or do I never check this place out? Maybe I never go here. It's shelter.
I can't feel my hands.
Do we take it? Maybe we take it. Warm up at least for a little bit longer. Oh, we started the fire with the wrong piece of wood. Oh well.
Come on, little fire.
Do I just never use this cave? Did I go the wrong direction? Great. I don't know. Don't know where I'm at anymore. Thought I was on the right path. Okay, now I'm curious where I'm at. 'Cause I swear we went the right direction, but now I'm second guessing myself. Because I don't think I ever used this cave. Because it's not helping me at all. Hold on a second. We're trying to figure out where this place is that we're at. Because, for some reason, I don't really recognize it. This cave is labeled, right? Where am I? Did I end up going... The map I'm looking at doesn't have any... Doesn't name the... the cave. Okay, I have no idea where we are. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not certain where we are. I got turned around in that, and now I'm really confused because I don't recognize this cave. And that's worrisome. But then what am I going to do, right? No, we're in narrow cave, narrow bridge, something, narrow something. I'm like, I don't recognize this. This is not one that I know.
Damn it.
But it's not the stone shelf cave, so I really don't know what I'm looking at here. But we're also kind of in danger of just running out of options here. I feel like the wind's about to die down, though. Might be wishful thinking on my part. Okay. Come on. Let's see if we can figure out where we are. Like, this is not where I was supposed to go. I, like, ran the wrong direction, I think. Yeah, this is not... not where I was supposed to go. So now where I'm... I'm screwed, that's where I'm at. Because we're not going to have any place to sleep. See, I crossed over, and I thought, oh, this is... You know what? We ran the wrong direction. We ran... I know where we are, and it's not going to help us at all. We're now really far away from everything. Oh, this is bad. That was Narrow Falls. Yeah, and I'd forgotten where that was. Yeah, Foreman's Retreat is above me, but we can't sleep in Foreman's either. We can't sleep anywhere. Ash Canyon's a dud. Without a bedroll, we're dead. So... yeah, the danger of heading off in the middle of the blizzard is that if you get turned around, you just waste time and resources. And that's exactly what happened. I thought we were headed in the right direction. I saw the ice. I thought we were on the right path, right? No, we headed off the wrong direction. It was wrong. Yeah, this is not going to make it. I'm pretty certain. We've got such a long ways to go. We will try, but... oh, I feel... uh-oh. Where are you, buddy? Leave me alone. About to make our decision for us. Yeah, fatigue will probably kill us. I don't know. What's our plan here? Do we have a plan? I don't know if we have a plan. We have a little bit of visibility left, and we have no bed for ages. Okay, so what did I do wrong? I think it's... is it this way? Why am I blanking out here? This way? That leads us back that way. Why can't I remember this? Because it's dark and I can't remember how to get around in the dark. Yeah, we're in trouble. We don't have a plan. We're going to fail this. So I don't know. Can't see my path out of here. Like, the only other option here, and this is a bad option, we've just done a big loop. I always go to Timberwolf Mountain to the summit from Ash Canyon. I never backtrack, and now I have to backtrack, and I can't remember how to do it. I know how to go from the path from Timberwolf Mountain for Mountaineers to here, but I can't retrace my steps. I'm really bad at retracing my steps, and now we're paying the price. So I think what we're going to do, and this is a terrible idea, but we're going to push through to a cave. Like, we'll go to the transition cave that goes towards Deer Clearing. That's not a great plan, but it is a plan.
Jesus, it's cold.
Because I can do that almost entirely in the dark. Once I get past a certain point here. Do we have anything hot? No, we don't. Of course, if the wind blows out our torch, then we'll be out of luck. Uh-oh. Okay, let's do this. Go away, guys.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
If I remember where they are, I can't sleep in them, but yeah, I can't sleep in bunkers. Of course, if the wind picks up and our torches go out, then we'll be really out of luck. Then it's pretty much game over at that point. Yeah, because although I could navigate it in a whiteout blizzard, I don't think I could do it at night. Okay, can we build a... No, we can't. This is gonna frustrate me if we
On,
lose
little
this one.
fire.
This one started off well. It just was in such a terrible location. Um,
Perfect.
okay, let's warm up our teas again. Trying to warm up ourselves. We don't really have time though. Okay, let's drink the birch bark as well. Buy ourselves a little bit of time. And see how far we can get. Might as well go all the way.
Oh, come on.
Nice to get more birch bark, but we're going to have to concentrate on getting as far as we can.
Can you eat trees?
Oh, seems like such a terrible idea, but it's the only idea we have. So, I mean, this is wolf-free. Can't really complain about that. And here we are at pillars, I think. Yep, pillar's footrest. Bunnies here. At least we'll be warm. Even if we got nothing else. It'd be really nice if they had added somewhere place to sleep, but alas, that is not the case. Got a long night ahead of us, and I don't think we're gonna survive. We have no stems left. So once we start losing condition due to fatigue, there's nothing else we can do.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, what's over here? I think that circles back, so I think this is the right way. I forgot.
Just need to close my eyes.
Yeah, Astrid, we hear you. Is the bear up? We'll stay put in here. So as far as I know, there's no places to sleep up here without a bedroll. And really don't know what else to do. We have no hacksaws, so even if we got to the summit, we probably wouldn't be able to open anything. Not that we can get to the summit without a place to sleep. We could tear up our clothes and make a snow shelter. That's probably... It may be the best option. Yeah, we could try that. We could YOLO it. Make a snow shelter. Try not to die while making the snow shelter. Climb the summit ropes with crampons. You can do that even if you're exhausted. Hey, AV. I thought at the moment you're exhausted, you can't do it. Or does crampons prevent you from completely falling at all? So it is theoretically possible to do it. Well, we don't have a whole lot of other options, so we'll probably try that. We're basically out of teas too. We have 1 tea left. So if we wanted to, we could sacrifice our socks. Our headgear is almost gone. This is pretty useless. So 1, 2, plus 2. That only gets us to 4. It's not enough. Yeah. Okay, we'll give it a try. But we are burdened now. So we're gonna have to drop some stuff to make this work. Let's be honest, we're not eating these because we can't risk the food poisoning right now. We'll drop that. We don't need all this water. Drop that much. We don't need all those. 6. I hate leaving coal behind, but maybe we'll use it on our way. Well, let's be realistic here. We're a long ways from being able to use guts, so I think we'll just have to abandon our guts and hope not to pull anything towards us. Okay. We'll go out. Try our luck. No, 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 no. We can't afford losing torches. It's okay, bunnies. I appreciate your sacrifice to ensure that I can safely make it past the wolf. Okay, need more teas. No, I didn't warm up the tea. Well, at least it's not pitch black, right? We've got some visibility to travel with. And we can carry a torch in this.
Is making my head feel thick.
That's a long walk to the summit still.
Do I get back home? Warm up soon.
Uh-oh. Bear's here. We got trouble. Oh no, we got the bear. Try to figure out how to give him a wide berth. I'm also not going to throw my torch and startle him. Try to get as far as I can before I do that. Oh, and there's an aurora too. At least the weather's going to be clear. And we're up here at the top as opposed to down with the wolves.
Come on, little fire.
That stamina is going to kill us. Last birch bark tea. Don't know. Things are going to be pretty bleak. Yeah, I think we're going to probably die from fatigue before we die from cold now. Is that the bear again? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Why does he want us? Because it's an aurora. I think we dodged the bear, but we still have to figure out how to get out of here. Okay, we're still too heavy. Need to drop more stuff. $23. Let's drop more water. 21. That's not going to make a difference, is it? And let's just drop some of these. That's amazing. We made it up here while exhausted. Well, we say that. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah. Yeah. Starvation will kill us too. Everything will kill us at this point. Fatigue is killing us right now. Okay, buddy. What do you got for us? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, the crampons make all the difference there, right? Just like it would be impossible. That definitely proves the worth of the crampons right there, that you can climb while exhausted to the top. I remember this. And then we go out here. Okay, I got this guy over here. Let's see what we got inside here. Anything useful? Rope. Should we take it? We don't have the ability to carve that up in any time, fast time. We don't have time to eat that. I was gonna cook it, and I was like, I don't have a hacksaw. That's gonna take too much time. We need to get ourselves into a better food situation, but we also need to get ourselves into a rest somewhere. And the only way to do that requires cloth, which we don't have. We have to go. Go grab the cloth. Make it happen.
I hate being cold, because I really do.
Okay, let's
Come on, little fire. Come on. See?
okay. Throw these on here because they're heavy. Throw the sticks on here as well since they're heavy. No longer burdened. Let's see here.
Stomach feels like an empty pit.
Spend a second here. Okay. Slow as molasses, flowing uphill. Yeah, we barely got into the ledge in time. Okay, let's try it again. Well, I don't know if this is going to work. We may have misjudged how long we needed to rest. Uh-oh. Definitely need a little bit more time. Next up is we need 15 sticks. Uh-oh. One of them jiggle. Uh-oh, we lost one. Oh, and I didn't need to drink that one either. That was dumb. Well, comedy of errors. I don't know, this is going to be pretty bad because we'll still have to spend 45 minutes building a snow shelter. So, yeah. Well, it is daytime now, though. There's that. Quick look in this cave. Confirm there's no bed here. It would be really nice if there was, but I don't think there is. 1, 2... 3... 4... 5... 6... 4.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Don't need
Looks
that.
like a new day is dawning. I
7,
gotta eat soon.
8. Nine, 10, 11. We should have enough because we had some already. Okay, we're inside. Okay, what we got here? Stem. We'll need that. Shells, no gun. There's our fire striker. Are we going to be out of luck? We might be out of luck. I don't see a hacksaw. Which means we're not getting into anything. Which means I don't know where we're getting cloth. Other than tearing up what we have. That's 87 on the 87 on the fire striker.
Come on, little fire. I can't feel my feet. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So this run will probably come to an end. We made it up to the summit. We proved it could be done. AV demonstrated to us that that was a possibility. But, yeah, without a hacksaw, then we are left with just tearing up our own clothes, which is probably what we'll have to do. And we will try to survive that way. Let's see. Where could we build a snow shelter? I think we have to tear up our own clothes, try to recover that way. Okay, so what can we sacrifice? Socks. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. We're probably gonna die before we can... No! I messed up. I mended instead of... I repaired instead of tearing up. Oh no. Oh no. Now we have to tear up more stuff. We're not gonna make it, are we? We can use the stem, then we'll be out of steam in no time. Can we do it? Well, I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Panic mode, panic mode. Oh, look at that. We got the distress pistol for a change.
This will come in handy.
Okay, we can check that. We'll do that. More matches. Let's score. But we are still out of luck in terms of an exit plan here. Survival plan. I guess we got our condition back a little bit. We should have warmed up stuff. Oh well.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Figures. We're out of tea. I think we're completely out of tea, right? Yeah, we can make one tea.
Too cold to think.
We got coal. We can use coal to keep ourselves warm. I think we'll go doing this one. Can we build a fire here? Yes, we can. Try to warm up for a little bit. Oh, if we survive this, honestly, if we survive this, that will be Unbelievable.
One little fire.
Because I do not believe that this is going to work. But so our long shot at getting a bedroll is to get to PV and hit the picnic cave and the
One
hunter's
little
blind
fire.
by the drop down into.
Are you serious?
Really? Come on, we got a book here. Let's start it this way. But yeah, there's a very slim chance that we'll pull off a bedroll as soon as we get down there. But
Come on, little fire.
yeah, why
Come
are we
on.
having so much difficulty doing this? Should not be this hard to start a fire. But I guess it is hard.
One little fire.
Okay, this one I think catches. Okay. Now we can at least warm up. Yeah, we're still going to be in trouble here because we're on the verge of dipping back into... Let's see here. Too risky. I'm not going to do it. Okay, this is what we got. Try our luck. See how far we can go. I learned how to do this better. Oh, that didn't work. Let the wolves and bears, oh my. Need to see how far off I am now. Because we kind of came down in a different place than I usually do. How encumbered are we? What? Still too encumbered. Let's just keep moving down. There's a better place to come down, but we missed it, and now we're, like, just going to go with the flow. It is what it is, right?
Sure getting cold.
So I do have a plan of sorts. Not certain if it'll work. We can get enough cloth. We could do the fire inside of Mountaineers and then put the snow shelter outside of Mountaineers. See if we can get close enough so that we can pick up the warmth bonus.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Oh, look at that. Better hat. Oh, and a lantern. But I don't see a path out of here. At least a success. We are already in trouble. And we've used our last stim. So, this is not looking good, is it? Without any way to remedy our fatigue, we are just dead. This run is dead. Oh. Got another hat. Is this place indoors or outdoors? I think, by definition, it's indoors. I don't know if we can do anything about this. Can't fix our fatigue problem.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
If we had just found coffee someplace, just a can of coffee somewhere, even a cup of coffee, but nothing, no coffee anywhere.
Come on, little fire.
I don't know there's much I can do here. Yeah. You have to be in and out faster. I underestimated how long it was going to take me to get out, and then I paid the price. Oh, oh, oh. What do we got here? Are we gonna die while tearing up our clothes? Okay, let's see. Action. Yeah, we accidentally repaired something, so we lost a piece of cloth that we needed. So I think we're getting close to... So we have 2 pieces of cloth. This would get us 3. Yeah, I don't think we'll survive it. 4. We tear up our shirt, I think. It does nothing. 5. Now the real question is it possible for us to make a whatchamacallit, snow shelter within range of this place? Come on, let us make it. Let us make it. I see it, and then it won't, because we're wobbling, we can't put it down. This is killing me. We're like right almost there. Come on, just let me put it down. For a second, it almost worked. We're not going to make it. There was a second. You know, if I wasn't dying, this would work. See, we saw it turn green. We know it's possible. See? We could just not wobble around as much. Why does it have to be so hard? No, we're fading. Uh-oh. Now we're struggling to get back up. It won't let me do it, will it? It'll just show me a second when it's going to work, and then I'll take it away. Good night, Astrid. We fought the good fight. Yeah, this is so aggravating. We're so close to being able to do this. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. It just won't hold. Won't. Oh!
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
If we survive. Okay, we need to start sleeping anyways. Let's go for 5 hours here. I think we have that much on the fire. We're alive. We're still alive.
I could eat a horse.
Yeah, if I could get you a horse, I'd give you a horse right now, because that was not at all. Wow. Okay, so we're alive. We made that work somehow. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, we're almost... Let's see, there should be clothing here, right? Okay, better. Even though we're shirtless, we have clothing.
All I can think about is food.
I think we should try to make a run for it. Or should we try to sleep longer? I think we should try to sleep longer. I really did think we were going to make it. Okay, so we still have problems with food. We have problems with water right now. So we'll probably spend a little bit of time boiling some water. But we can definitely pile in all our... Oh, fire starting. Well, it's about time, right? I think we're not going to try to load up on complete water. We'll just get enough so that we have water in us.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
What do we have? We have sardines. Oh, I probably shouldn't have eaten that so soon. My mistake.
Man, all I can think about is food.
8 hours. And the real question will be next time when we get to Pleasant Valley, will we be able to succeed and find that bedroll? Wow, did not think we were going to make it. And that's yet to be proven, right? We have to make it through the night here, so. So, we're going to try to make it through 8 hours of sleep. We'll do 7 hours of sleep to be on the safe side. Oh. Okay, we have a little bit more of a buffer. Let's go in, add some more fuel to the fire. How much do we have left here? 50 minutes. Okay. We also have now this guy, so let's fill this guy up. Okay, 3 hours. Suddenly I can't find my own snow shelter? What's up with that? Daytime. We did it. Time to get out of here. Okay. Time to book it, book it, book it.
I need to find food.
Well, let's not get stomped by a moose on the way out, and otherwise, have a good time. I mean, we could stick around on the lake, gather more cattails, but honestly, chance of finding the bedroll is bigger than the desire to get cattails. Although food will be an issue soon. I think I heard the moose. Maybe, maybe not. don't see him right now. Maybe not. Okay, we're out of here. We're getting out. I think we might wrap up our stream by... let's see. I do want to get to bed soon. But I also want to know whether or not there's a bedroll. That would be big news. So...
Starting to feel numb.
Yeah, the funny thing is we're going to have to summon again. Once we find the hacksaw. Well, will we? Maybe. Depends if we need anything there. I would say if we get a hacksaw and a bow and arrow and we're ready to go within the first, you know, before day 50, maybe we'll make a run at it. Otherwise it might not be worth it. Because we already grabbed like the non-perishable stuff. The only stuff that's left is perishable, and if we don't get there within 50 days, it's gone. So... or mostly gone. I mean, the hides will still be there. That could be useful. Some food might stick around a little bit longer. Yeah. We'd probably still try it. Woohoo! We made it out! Pleasant Valley has never looked so pleasant. Yep. Yeah, it's not going to be for food. It would probably be for herbal tea. I mean, that's... coffee and herbal tea. Those are things that I would want.
I'm starving.
Yeah. We still don't have a pry bar. We're like, so... we've got good stuff and bad stuff on this run. We're light enough that we could just go down the... well, that's clever. Okay, we're light enough, we're just gonna rope it. Yeah, the tea, coffee, stuff you have to brew, it'll be there. So, we'll come back for that. Do we get a pry bar up here? Nope. Let's drop off our firewood and one can. Okay, let's see what we got. No pry bar. Come on, coffee. Herbal tea. Getting the striker is helpful, but we got lots of matches right now too, so. Okay, we've got nothing else here, nothing else here, nothing else here. Should we go boil some water, warm up a little bit? I had a run that, like the 20-day run, the first one that we did, we only had matches the first couple days, and then we went a long time without matches. It was really rough. So I think some regions are a little bit more rich. Like, I did notice that Ash Canyon was not bad for matches. 9. Wow, we need to stick more sticks in here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Plus 1. Okay, let's nothing else.
Damn it. So hungry.
Okay. Okay, we're going to do Hunter's Blind. Well, which one should we do first? Hunter's Blind or... Hunter's Blind. Because that way we can wrap up our stream in the cave. What's the difference between John Mauchly, Charles Babbage? Charles Babbage, in about 1827, yeah, one's an engineer, one's a scientist, but I think we can properly credit Charles Babbage for coming up with the idea of a general purpose programmable machine, one that you know, can accept, well, basically programs as we understand them today, and had all the divisions of the computer as we understand it today. In fact, most of our computer architecture is, the division of labor is based on Babbage's ideas. So we can definitely point to him as being a computer pioneer. Now, unfortunately, because Babbage never finished, like he ran out of funding and support to build the actual machine, we can't say that he completed a, he was unable to complete the actual analytical engine, which would have been the first computer. So in terms of concept, in terms of engineering diagrams, in terms of conception of it as a general purpose programming device, and in terms of Ada Lovelace's contributions in recognizing that it not only would serve scientific and mathematical calculations, but could also ultimately be used for the creation of art, literature, and music. And her recognition of the limitations of machine intelligence, and clearly establishing she was in the camp of like machines cannot invent and innovate. They can calculate, they can follow instructions, but they're not going to be originators of new thought. Yeah, so I mean, they're both important, but Babbage for me, like the fact that he was doing this 130 years ahead of anyone else, like he has the idea 1830. And the modern digital computer, they were working on that in the 1930s. So yeah, can you imagine trying to explain to people what you were working on when there's no context for it? No one could understand why you would want to build something like this. And that there was no language to describe it. That he had to invent engineering notations because the standard notations of the time and diagrams of the time were insufficient to represent the complexity of what he was trying to design. He had to teach the engineer that was working with him how to build the parts that he needed. But Babbage was practical. Like, he was always thinking about how to optimize and improve the device's design. So, I guess that's not really practical. He was guilty of, like, what I often do too, which is, like, start on something and then keep innovating and expanding on the original design with some optimizations that require me to go back and revisit everything and do it again. So, like, it would be nice to finish the prototype, but instead he's just always, like, making it better. But, yeah. But Babbage also has some other really interesting things. Most people don't realize that he is probably, arguably, the father of computer games as well. After he saw the Automaton Chess Player, which toured through England on its second tour, so the second wave, this time with Meisel and not with von Kempelen. But when he saw it, he recognized it as being not possible for it to be an actual intelligent robot. But what he did say is, like, he didn't think that based on the current level of technology that they had, that they could create something that could play chess. He says it was just too complex for what they had. But, he said, it would be possible to write an algorithm to play, let's say, tic-tac-toe or checkers. And then he proceeded to write an algorithm to do that. So, yeah, first computer game programmer. So,
if I don't warm up.
when was Strachey operating? Now I have to look this up. 1880 to 1932. Is that the one you're thinking of? Bear? Grandfather. Yeah. So 1967 Bear. Ralph Bear. Hmm. Yeah, proof of concept was done by Babbage. Now, he didn't actually, make the punch cards for it. But his device did run on punch cards, which were meant to not only store data, like results, but also store the programs, serve as sort of the memory. So they could contain commands, they can contain data, they could contain references to other places. So effectively pointers, it was... So subroutines, yeah.
I could use this.
Babbage is honestly, like, I wrote like a big chunk of my dissertation on Babbage. Babbage is honestly one of the most fascinating people to read up on. And not just because of his computer work and engineering work, but also just like his general contributions to the history of the 19th and 20th century. He is so entwined in so many things that we don't realize he's involved with. Like, interesting fact, although someone else is given credit, technically Babbage was the first person to come up with the idea of a universal postage rate. So the fact that you can mail a letter, within a country, and use the same stamp value within the country instead of having to pay different rates depending on which part of the country you were sending to. That is a Babbage innovation. It was his proposal. So it was like... Babbage was also the first person to sit for a portrait for stereoscopic photography. So that's like remember the old viewfinders, or like, I guess like the ones that you'd have to, like, the image that would sit in a little, frame, and you'd wear these glasses, and they were taken at slightly different angles so that when you looked at them through the glasses or through the viewer, it would merge together and create a 3D effect. They originated that in the 19th century, and Babbage was the first human to be serve as a portrait. So yeah. I was just saying that Babbage was deeply entwined in all sorts of other fascinating things beyond just computers. And so, like universal postage rates, so the fact that you can send a letter with the same value stamp within a country, that's the same rate to go anywhere in the country, that's a Babbage invention. The occulting lights, the system of patterns, like flicker patterns, colors, used by the ships and lighthouses to communicate over long distances. is a system developed by Babbage and still used today. The cow catcher on the front of the train that pushes debris off of the tracks is a Babbage invention. He's the originator of that one too. It's just wild. Did he invent crypto? No. But he did, he was also famous as a code breaker. It was top secret for a military secret for a long time. But he developed ways to crack particular codes that were in use in Victorian or in 19th century Europe. And so it was actually the fact that he had cracked it and he had a system for cracking it gave the British a huge advantage when they intercepted communications from other countries that were employing this cipher. So they, so Babbage, again, to the rescue. He was born in England. Oh, where was he born? That's a good question. I'm trying to remember. He spent most of his life in London, but I don't think he originated in London. Okay, so we're going to strip down here, try to... Okay, we're going to hope that there's a bedroll in here. Friends,
I've never felt so cold in my life.
we have a bedroll. I think today most people in England have some level of awareness of who he is and what he did when it comes to computers. But to some degree, I would say that awareness is limited to like a handful of his accomplishments and not everything that he did. Okay, so we are in great condition. Well, no, we're not in great condition. We're in terrible condition, but we have a bedroll. Yeah. So he lived from 1791 to 1871. He outlived most of his contemporaries. Okay, so we are low on food. That's terrible. That's edible. What else do we have for food? And cattails. Okay, I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, I think one of the tragedies about Babbage is that for most people, they only know him as someone who failed at the thing that he was working on. So he's a failed, like in the history of computers, he's recognized as being the grandfather or a pioneer in computer science, but he never finished what he was working on. Therefore, we can't really call him the true father of computers and computer science because he never finished. But when you look at what he gave, you know, in totality, like I would argue that modern sci-fi artificial intelligence, like all our popular conceptions of computer intelligence, machine intelligence, they go back to the conversation that started partly with Charles Babbage's difference in analytical engine and how people responded to them, but also they go back to the automaton Turk. But those two were big contributing factors. Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes is a product of Arthur Conan Doyle thinking about what it would be like to have a detective who was really a machine thinker. And so, okay, we are right here. So, like, he even says that in one of his letters to a journalist. Doyle says, Babbage is as unfeeling as one of, Holmes is as unfeeling as one of Babbage's calculating engines, and just as unlikely to fall in love. So there's clearly an awareness We just looped around and we missed the exit. Let's try this again. Is he bigger than Tesla? I would not necessarily say that, but I do think that they share similar situations in the sense that they are people whose contributions were not always fully recognized or appreciated in their time, in their own time. And it's only been later that we started to really appreciate what they had to offer. But I think in some ways, like, Babbage's contributions may have extended in a wider range of fields and disciplines than Tesla. That I think I could probably say. Babbage wrote an entire book called On the Economy of Machines and Manufacturers, where he pioneered the process of, like, he really took, like, I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's like field industrial research. I can't remember what the technical term is, but basically he went and he we're going to try to stay here, I think. He went and he studied every single factory, every industry, manufacturing industry throughout all of England, and he looked at all their manufacturing processes. He looked at what they did, and he also looked at what they threw away. And then he looked for places where there could be greater efficiencies. So he looked for ways in which what was thrown away in one industry could be repurposed and used in a different industry. And he wrote about that. And he wrote about, like, how a process that was developed in one industry or one manufacturing process could be used in a completely different one and achieve an even greater effect. And so not only did he study them, he looked for this whole ecosystem of how they might interconnect and then how they might learn from each other. And he wrote about that. And it was revolutionary. It was like a bestseller in Europe, which is not normally what you think of. But are we seriously cold in here? -3? Okay. We may need to actually do a fire. Wow. Okay. Okay. Trying to think what we... If we're cold in here...
I am so hungry.
Okay. This is annoying. I can't believe we're cold in here. But yeah, so Babbage's book that he worked on the economy of machines and manufacturers, that actually inspired Marx and Engels to write Das Kapital. And they credit him. They credit him as being sort of the inspiration for their book. So basically, Marx's theory, critical theory and economic theory, originates from Babbage's initial work. You know, they used that as the foundation for it. And it inspired them to do more. You know, obviously they had a different perspective on, you know, manufacturing, but okay. 8 hours. It's early, but I do want to sleep myself. So yeah, so also he also wrote some pioneering work on and most people don't know about this. He did some pioneering work on the what's it called? Basically actuarial science. It has to do with what actuaries, people that research and come up with insurance rates on things and risk evaluation. Babbage wrote a major study that really revolutionized that field. And that's like something most people don't even know. But at the time, it was a big deal. He also wrote theological texts, which is like totally unexpected, but it was something he cared about. He felt left out of a conversation that was happening between other 19th century major philosophers and thinkers on religion and the existence of God and miracles. And he said, and when he asked if he could be part of that series of books, they said, no, we don't think a mathematician has anything to add to this. And he was ticked off, so ticked off, he wrote his own book, called it the Ninth Bridgewater Treatise, and effectively inserted it into an existing series by giving it a title that made it sound like it was part of the series. Kind of audacious. I am not related to Jack Aiken. I don't even know Jack Aiken, the racing driver. That's a new one for me. But in his memoir, which is titled "Passages of a Natural Philosopher," Babbage also writes about. He includes a play, a rather humorous made-up play that he came up with. Well, he made up a play about cheese. It was just like, because that's Babbage. He's weird, and he makes a play about cheese. His memoir is actually very entertaining. Okay. Okay, so we got 9 hours here. We will sleep for 9 hours. Try to recover as much as we can. Okay. We may have to travel at night. Not really a big fan of it, but wish we were more tired. We could enjoy a better recovery, but we're not. This bedroll was tucked away in the picnic cave in PV. So we were able to snag a bedroll. Now we have a path forward, but our timing is terrible right now. We are awake in the middle of the night, and we're not exhausted because we tried to recover some condition. So the cave is too cold for us at the moment because we tore up a lot of our clothes just to make this work. So I guess we can cook this. We have all these things we can't really eat because, yeah. We'll get the cooking boost for that. We'll just not eat it. Ooh, cooking too. Okay. Yeah, I'm not certain what else we can do here, but I think I'm kind of out of time for tonight. So we're at 5 days. Okay, so this is Cave Dweller. Interesting notes. Let's see. AC spawn. Found Mackinaw. And pot. Got flare gun and fire striker from Summit. Okay, let's see. And let's see. Oh, TV. Got bedroll from. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. So we're on day 5 now. Good stuff. And we will wait an hour. We'll sleep an hour and we'll be done. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's read a poem and be done. I feel like we should read a Babbage poem since we've been talking all this time about Babbage. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see what we can offer you in terms of Babbage poems. Poem chooser. There we go. Babbage and Carol at in the Silent Workshop. So this is, I think I've read this before a few times. My username sounds like a Doofenshmirtz invention. Oh, you want the automaton poem? Oh. Okay, so we got a couple options. We have a poem about Charles Babbage and Lewis Carroll of Alice in Wonderland fame, who was also a mathematician, real name Charles Dodson. So we could read Babbage and Carroll in the Silent Workshop in 1867. We could think about Babbage in different setting, or we could go to an automaton setting. Oh, you know what? We'll read the one about Babbage at the opera, because I don't get to read that one often enough. So this is Babbage backstage at a performance of Don Giovanni finds himself caught between heaven and hell. And this is based on a real experience that's written about in his memoir. And I thought, how in the world could I not write about this? So here we go. And I'm going to pull out my glasses for this. Okay. Babbage, backstage at a performance of Don Giovanni, finds himself caught between heaven and hell. Bored with the opera, you slip behind the curtains to mingle with the movers of scenes. You ascend to the rafters, count the vents in the roof, the vast water tanks suspended, ready to drown the house should it erupt in flame. In the dark heavens, you wander the labyrinth of ropes and beams above the stage, a strange configuration of timbers and boards. You descend narrow steps, twist your path down into the pits below. Here, 3 lamps blaze, making the obscure even more incomprehensible. A mad arrangement of teetering tables, each set to rise or fall with whatever transpires above. Now, as the bell chimes, a voice directs you towards a distant light, and you scramble, leaping to the platform rising before you, even as lightning flashes in a make-believe storm. Here, caught between 2 worlds, you are denizen of neither. The devils with forked tails riding with you cannot fathom how you came to be here, nor can you entirely. Beyond the trapdoor above you, the wicked Don Giovanni is being slain by a statue, the earth already roiling at his feet, and before all hell arises to take his soul, you must roll free, you must fly from here, your arms outstretched into the darkness, reaching for a single beam, for something to grasp onto, lest you arrive on the lighted stage, unbidden and unknown. So the poem's about Babbage writes about the time that he went and attended a performance at Don Giovanni, really well-known, popular, and very dramatic opera. And so he was bored with watching the opera itself. And so, like an engineer, he thought, I'm kind of curious about how all the stage machinery works. And so he got himself backstage and somehow ended up in the heavens, up in the rafters above the stage, and was looking at all the different things they store up there, including these huge vats of water that are used to put out the entire stage of everything, if anything ever catches on fire. And so he's up there looking around, poking around, and then he finds like the stairs down, and he goes and he descends below the stage. And below stage, there's all these platforms that are kind of loosely suspended on ropes, that are used to be, they would be hauled up to the stage, you know, in these dramatic reveals, like someone would send up. And of course, what's about to happen is that Don Giovanni's being killed, and part of his curse is that he's going to be taken away by the devils, right? All the demons are coming up to take him. And so Babbage is backstage, below stage, exploring down there, and he finds himself on a rising platform, like unintentionally. He shows up and he steps on the wrong platform, and it's rising to the stage, and there's these two actors dressed up as devils sitting next to him, and they're like, why are you here? It's like, I don't know. And so he realizes that this is going to cause a major incident if he shows up on the stage with the devils. It's going to cause all sorts of mayhem and confusion. So he looks for a way to roll off the platform at the last possible second so he could disappear into the shadows before anyone sees him. And so his account of it is quite entertaining. And I thought, you know, in a weird way, it really is Babbage, right? Babbage is, you know, weirdly enough, instead of having prominent, you know, front stage, you know, sort of real estate, he's not there. You know, he ends up disappearing at the last possible minute, and we never see him, you know, at the front of the stage. And so that kind of felt really apropos, really on the nose. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And yeah, sorry, Sakurai. Next time, hopefully we'll be able to catch you before your data runs out. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I enjoy reading poetry, talking about Babbage, talking about all sorts of the crazy stuff. But we're going to wrap up here. We're going to find someone to raid. Let us see who we can go raid tonight. And I think people suggested Nebs, so let's see if we can find Nebs still. Maddie Freshwater is up. Nebs is up. Okay, we'll do Nebs. We'll do Nebs. Support a newer streamer. Yeah. Okay. I am so glad we survived. I am grateful, before we go, that we had the help from AV to encourage us to do that ridiculous run up to the summit and back. Kane for cheering us on. And I think we had Sakurai here. Oh. All right, let's get this raid going. We're going to head over to Nebs. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. We are going to be back again tomorrow night with a bedroll. Now we just have to recover our condition, find enough food, and get foraged. So that's all we have to do. We could turn the corner here. We can make it happen. Okay, so we're going to head on out. Thank you all, and we'll see you tomorrow night.